Hey fam, this is Hector Mirai, and you're listening to Faith and Fandom 180 on LTN Radio. So I've been a big fan of Alan Ritchson since the DC show Titans. I just thought his character of Hawk was just fantastic, and they just really did something with a C-list character and made it really great. Then I came to find out the dude's like also got a million other things. Like he was in Smallville, like he was Raphael in the Ninja Turtles live action remakes. That he's now Jack Reacher on Amazon. Dude's covered a lot of ground, especially even in the nerd world. But he's also making a faith-based film called Ordinary Angels, and he was talking about how important that was to still be putting faith-based movies out in theaters. And he made this statement to Relevant Magazine. God continually shows up in our world in a way that kind of boggles our mind. Because we think, for whatever reason, I think we continue to buy into the idea that God chooses heroes to do his work, and it's just never been the case. It's the broken and dysfunctional that God proves his power and strength through. And it was really encouraging for me to see that from a celebrity. But also, if you've ever seen this dude's built like a freaking Mack truck. So it's kind of funny that a dude that literally is organically built like a superhero to say that God doesn't choose superheroes to do his work. So I was like, yeah, easy for you to say, Chief. But I just found it encouraging that, to have someone using his platform to still be encouraging towards believers and towards people getting a chance to hear about the gospel through Hollywood and entertainment in that capacity. And it's just reminding me of this really encouraging verse that's in 2 Corinthians 12:9. But he said to me, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Therefore, I will boast all the more gladly about my weakness, so that Christ's power may rest on me. And it's this mindset, like Alan was stating, is like the world has this idea that it's the heroes that God chooses. In reality is God is perfectly delighted in choosing the weak of us. God is each delighting in using the broken of us. God delights in using those of us who are struggling, because when he can actually use what's broken, it shines that much more light on how great he is. If you'd like to learn more about Faith and Fandom, head on over to faithandfandom.org, where you can learn about our Comic-Con ministry, podcast, memes, apparel, and book series. You can even read new chapters before they make it to the next book. I'm Hector Mirai, and thank you for spending the last 180 seconds with me.